got Thunder Mountain right here directly in front of us. We're going to travel right down this range of rocks, keep going all the way to the end. We got Coffee Pot Rock right there. Keep going to your right, and we're going to stop right here. The tallest point up here is called Wilson Mountain, and that's named after a guy that got mauled and killed by a bear up there. And if you follow along the ridge to the left, you can see the little toothpick trees. That's from when there was a fire about 6 years ago. And then the structure in front of it is Brins Mesa. If you look on the ground, see the homes? If you go straight out above the houses into the landscape, you can see it looks like an amphitheater almost. That's a sinkhole. And that's from millions of years ago from an underwater aquifer that dried out, and it was unstable and it just sheathed off and caved in. It's about 200 feet deep. And then if you keep going to the right, the one with the 45-degree angle is Battleship Rock. 2 spires to the right of there is more hot spots for rock climbing. 3rd spire all the way to the right of Battleship Rock is Steamboat Rock, and it looks like a big submarine with the lid. Follow all the way around this chunk in the middle. This is called the merry-go-round. Really gorgeous views, also known as cow pies. And go out to the right here, we have Snoopy Rock. Going on, continuing all this way, we have Airport Mesa. And there is an airport up there. It has private charters and, of course, you know, the tourist helicopters and things like that. The first rock formation above Airport Mesa is Cathedral Rock. Looks like a palace. The middle one is Castle Rock. The one to the left of that is Bell Rock. And the one to the left of that is Courthouse Butte. But Bell Rock is the rock in the 80s with the harmonic conversions, and they thought it was a spaceship and it was going to lift and take everybody home. So all across the United States, people came and held hands around that rock, and when it didn't lift, they were all abandoned here, so it's really added to the culture of Sedona. And then
as in living here?
As in living here.
Wow.
So UFO sightings are a dime a dozen, abduction stories are a dime. And then if you go off Airport Mesa, that first bump, that's where the vortex is at.
Now what exactly is a vortex?
A vortex is a high amount of energy. It comes from the earth in all different ways, and when it meshes, it's supposed to be like kind of being in the eye of a hurricane and really surreal, like the energy is swirling around you. There's 3 different types. There's male, female, and balanced. The male is like the most obtrusive, the one that shifts you the most. You can feel it the easiest because it's the strongest. The female is more calming and relaxing and nurturing, and the balance could be both or either or. And so we have a female vortex at Cathedral, male vortex at Bell, male vortex at Airport, and then Boynton Canyon and Kachina Women are balanced. They say because they have male and female representations throughout the canyon. Wow. And then you can see Jerome in the mountainside here. So these are part of the Mingus. These are Mingus Mountains, part of the Colorado Plateau. If you look to the the lizard was trying to get the fly. Watch him. See him?
There he goes. Look at the tail.